Dental interview tips. Hi, I'm Dr. Avi, and I'm a dentist practicing in Austin, Texas. I have had over 10 associateships over my first 2 years coming out of dental school, and I have been on even more interviews. In this video, I'm gonna give you some tips and teach you some questions to ask when going on these interviews to help set you up for success. Okay, so you got a date and time arranged with the owner of the practice, and you have your interview set up. This is very exciting. The purpose of the interview is for both parties to get a feel for one another, to really see if this is going to be a good fit for everybody involved. As much as you are interviewing for the job, they are interviewing to be your employer. Don't forget that. You have value. They need an associate as much as you need a job. This can work out for everyone. I'll start with some questions to ask. The first question you want to ask is, are you replacing an associate, or are you going to be the first one? The follow-up to that will be why. Will you be the only associate in the practice, or will there be other doctors? Will you have your own hygienist, or will you be expected to do your own hygiene? If you are going to have hygienists, how many will you have? What kind of procedures are mostly being done in this office? Is it going to be a lot of bread and butter dentistry, or is there the support to implement other procedures like Invisalign or implants? You also want to ask them, do they have an iTero in the office? Ask if they're okay with referring out procedures, or do they like to keep everything in-house? Things like root canals, extractions, implants. What kind of insurance do they take? Do they take any Medicaid? These questions are going to paint a picture for you so that way you can expect what your day-to-day is going to look like. This is very important because you will be able to assess where they're at and what potential you have in this office. Some other questions that you can ask, definitely want to ask about the compensation. I believe a base guarantee or a daily rate is a must in any associateship position. This is really good for both parties, the owner and the associate. The reason being is because it values the associate's time, and it also provides a financial incentive to the owner to ensure that the associate is supported and successful. Do not be afraid or shamed into not asking for a guarantee. You deserve one. Something in the range of 500 to 700 is about what I've seen in my associateships. Another thing to ask is, are there appointment timelines that you have to follow to be successful in the practice? Or are you able to take however long that you want for your appointments? A key question is to also ask how many new patients a month that they see. And then you ask, are they going to be shared with you and the other providers, or are they all going to go just to you? If you ask these questions, you are going to come across very knowledgeable in your interview. These are all basic informational questions that dentists ask each other when looking for jobs. So the owner is going to be prepared to answer these for you. And if they're not, that is a red flag. Most owners want their associates to be successful. However, there are some out there that just don't have the proper work environment to help set them up for success. If you are unsure whether or not the opportunity is going to be a good one, once you have these questions answered, bounce them off of colleagues. You could even email or DM me, and I'll be more than happy to give you my opinion. If you like what you heard, please drill that like and subscribe button below and share it with anyone that you know may be looking for a job. Thank you so much. I'll see you next time.